this thing is happening.
And now we're inviting friends, which is so cool. Can I just talk about our lip colors? Because I think they deserve a shout out.
Name.
Boomy.
Age.
36. I'm a fashion and lifestyle director.
Relationship status.
Married, 15 years.
What?
Do we still have such a thing as work hair, like work that's appropriate for hair? For example, like Millie and I were talking earlier, and I was thinking, I mean, hair that's appropriate for work.
I guess it's the environment that you're in. I don't think you can stipulate this is what you're supposed to look like. But I think in terms of wanting to fit in and raise and go up that corporate ladder, as what they call it, you've got to kind of assimilate into that environment, you know?
I totally get that, and it was so
Not that I agree with it, you know,
but that's how it is.
That's how it is.
How do you guys do it at work?
That's how it
You
is.
put together a lot of magazine spreads about, you know, fashion and beauty and how to present yourself in Msebenzini. Like how do you incorporate the style and fashion element into, you know, that idea of having work?
We interchange it, so it's literally that's how I play it off. Because our market, we're speaking to that woman who's very corporate, who's into that life, but at the same time still wants to be inspired. But I think black women are always women who want to play with their hair. So I don't think we have to box them. But what I do is I interchange. So 1 month I go totally crazy, and then the next month I kind of tone it down. So that's
Literally every time I
the
see
powers that be, yeah.
My default hairstyle is my short hair, my natural hair, mainly because it's easy to maintain.
I never have my hair out, my actual natural hair. If you thought this was my natural hair, that's very cool.
I prefer my hair very short. It's easy. Like I just go into the shower, like I wash my hair every day.
So I do braids, I do the cornrows, and you know, those kind of styles.
When I first got this done, the afro was way bigger, and a white dude asked me, like, isn't it heavy? Doesn't it like get in the way of you like seeing around you? And then he thought it would be cute to ask me if things get lost in it. Like,
you know, people who don't have black hair seem to be very intrigued by it.
There was one hairstyle I had, it was big hair, feeling Tina Turner, I was feeling good, but then it didn't work out quite well because I'm a journalist and I go out on the field a lot. And every time there was wind, you know, the hair would be doing its thing. They'd have to tie my hair back and expose the tracks just so that it could be professional enough and obey the setting. I grew up in the States. I was there for like 20 years of my life. So I went over, I was 3 months old. And growing up, Black American girls have good hair. My older sister wore extensions of her hair, and she then made me her doll. So she would put on little ponytails and that type of stuff. One day I went to school, I was totally a tomboy. So I used to play soccer, I'd break with the boys and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I made a goal. And one of the guys went and he pulled my hair.
Why?
So, but it was a white boy. And my hair, it was like in his head. Now this white boy is like, ah! And he's running around the field with my ponytail, and I'm like dying. I was wearing a wig, a braids wig, and so I needed to scratch. So the nice thing about wigs, you can just pull it back and just scratch there, relieve the area. And I scratched, but I forgot to move it back forward. So later that day, I went to Rosebank Mall. I was walking around, ordering the ice creamy, you know, living my life, until I got close enough to a window to realize that my wig was sitting right here, and no one had said anything.
I think my braids were old, and I needed to go to the salon, but I hadn't had the chance, and it was dry and itchy, and I think I just went to the bathroom and like had a good, you know, session.
Sometimes when I scratch in the office, I have like white powder on my shoulders.
So I just do this.
Well, and everyone's looking at you like, what's going on? What's with the pat? And it's like, no, don't worry about it. It's just a bit of an issue.
it gets embarrassing when everyone stops talking and it's really silent, and then all you can hear is.
I don't know what tool it is. It's some pin with a ball on top. So, you know.
It's like something my daughter would like. What is it?
This device is one of the most important things to have in your arsenal. You can discreetly style your hair and also use it to scratch the scalp. Yes, I don't even know what it's called, but everybody knows exactly what it is.
Ahlokoloza.
And it's really bad for your scalp.
It's not the best. The only solution is
Do you have the spray? The Head and Shoulder spray?
I don't. I've heard of it. I haven't tried it.
You haven't tried it?
No, I haven't.
I have a few, but I can't use them because I'm not well, and I don't wear like hairstyles that'll make me go.
Yeah.
There's this amazing product. I've tried it. It feels like mint.
Really?
You're in a bath of mint.
Yeah,
in
it's
your
got that
hair.
menthol effect.
Yeah.
Going
so,
down to East London, this will help in the heat.
in the humidity.
I'll try that.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me. I had
Thanks
so much
for
fun.
coming over.
You're our first guest.
Yay!
Thanks, guys.